Table Cell Editor. We can access many table layout settings by single clicking inside of a cell. So if I click inside of a cell, I end up with a contextual ribbon tab across the top with a great deal of things that I can adjust about my table. If I use various methods of selecting multiple cells, for example, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to pick and I'm going to drag a box, and by picking and dragging, I can select multiple items. Also, I can come in and pick, say, the top item. I can go down to the bottom item, and I can use the shift key and I can pick the bottom item, and it's going to select the range of all the cells between the first one and the second one you picked using the shift key. I could also select the whole column. If I pick on the column heading, I can select the whole column and make changes. So what kind of changes will we make? I come up here and I can change this to middle left, and everything would go to middle left. Or I can come in here and change just some of these and put it back to middle center, for example. Or I come in here and I can pick on certain ones, and I can come down here and do a pick and then pick with the shift key, and I can set my everything to middle center. Okay, so I can control a great deal of things up here in my contextual ribbon tab. I can insert rows, I can insert columns, I can change some of my properties of my cells, but I generally have to pick multiple cells, and I can do that in three ways: by the pick and drag method, by picking a range of cells using shift, or I can select an entire row, or I can select an entire column. Either way, if I grab it by the top or by the left, I can pick that whole area, or I can pick the whole table actually, and I can pick the whole table by coming up here in the upper left and picking the upper left hand corner, and I can make my changes then in my table cell editor.